everybody. My name is Monte A Melnick, and I was the Ramones tour manager for over 22 years. Of course, the Ramones are Rock and Roll Hall of Famers and Lifetime Achievement Grammy winners. Now, I grew up with Tommy in Forest Hills, Queens, New York, and we went to junior high school together and high school together. And I had played in several bands with Tommy over the years as a young man. I was a bass player, and also I had 2 albums on Reprise Records back in 1971-72 in a band called 30 Days Out. It's a country rock band at the time.
Follow us and get your Army of One TV podcast on iTunes free.
Now, I got back together with Tommy in around 1974, and we built and managed a rehearsal recording studio called Performance Studios. Now, since we managed the place, they give us free time to work on our own groups and our own projects. And one of the projects Tommy had was managing the Ramones. He was just managing and producing the Ramones at the time. And at that time, the Ramones were just a 3-piece band. It was Joey on drums, Johnny on guitar, and Dee Dee playing bass and doing lots of the lead singing. Now, Tommy realized that Dee Dee was having a hard time playing bass and singing, and he heard that Joey had a really great voice, so he pulls Joey off the drums, puts him in between Johnny and Dee Dee, and has him do all the lead singing. And they started looking for drummers. It just so happens they really couldn't find anybody that fit the style of Ramones, and Tommy happened to pick up the style right away, so he joined the group. I started working with the Ramones back in the Performance Studios, doing sound for their showcases at the time. And all of a sudden they started getting jobs outside the Performance Studios, gigs here and gigs there, all of a sudden overseas and all around the world. So I joined the crew and was everything in the beginning. I was a road crew, driving, doing the sound, eventually worked my way up to tour manager. Now, there's so many stories over the years that I have with the Ramones. That's why I wrote the book here, On the Road with the Ramones. So many stories. It's chock full of stories. And I was really lucky to be able to put in about 250 pictures and images from my collection of passes and posters and tour itineraries. It just gives a really full story, visual story also of what it was like working with the Ramones over those many years. 2,263 shows. Now, just one story I'd like to tell here. Back in 1996, we were on the Lollapalooza tour, and on the same bill, headlining was Metallica, Soundgarden, Rancid, and the Ramones, and several other groups. We were 4th on the bill at the time. Now, when the Ramones got on stage, all of a sudden I'm there watching on the side of the stage, and there's Metallica, Soundgarden, the Rancid. They're all on the side of the stage watching the group. They were big fans of the Ramones. We didn't really know that. They came backstage, hung out with the Ramones, and they told the Ramones what a big influence the Ramones were on their lives and growing up. So the Ramones really influenced lots of bands over the years. I was amazed to see that.
Follow us and get your Army of One TV podcast on iTunes free.
So I'm really happy to have been on this show here, Army of One. And a big hey-ho to Nacho, and gabba gabba hey everybody. Bye-bye.
Beyond the Blaze with me, DJ Valkyrie. Fridays, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern.